Hello, loves. Long time no see. Yeah, I know I say that every time. I've been doing private readings about 5 or 6 a day, all so that I can open up next week. I'm running a special next week. Um, and it's for the purpose of getting everybody ready for Valentine's Day. So if you book your readings now, I'm taking off 30%. Okay. So for an $80 reading for 40 minutes, it's what, $24 off of that. Let me do the math real quick. That is $54. $54 for 40 minutes. If you want just a 30-minute reading, guess what? It's $1.50 per minute rather than my usual $2 per minute. If you want 15 minutes, if you feel that 15 minutes is going to give you the answers that you want, it's $1.50 per minute. All right? So I feel like I'm showing y'all love on the love dates. This came out of the mouth of one of my clients, and I was really honored when she said this. She said, well, hey, if you want Walmart, you can get Walmart, but if you want to book a reading with you, you know, you're gonna pay for good quality. And I really felt honored by that, because she said that when the reading was complete. She didn't have to say that. So anyway, I'm trying to gather the energy of the collective. Spirit guides and angels, I ask that I can grab the energy of the collective so we can see what the majority of people are experiencing. Again, as of Monday next week, you could get your reading as early as Monday next week. All right, and that's pretty much the soonest that I've ever been able to get somebody in. But I did it that way to ensure that people could get their readings ASAP and not have to wait. Okay? So for those of you interested in booking a reading, do it now so that you can go ahead. Oh, I hate when that shit does that. Pay no mind to this silly ass phone that does not want to stick. We're going to keep going. All right. Bottom of the deck. We moving on. Some people are moving on still. It is so then. First card, making a sacrifice. This is a sacrifice card. Sacrificing, but confused about what you're sacrificing for. Or maybe you sacrificed and you're confused as to why the outcome is not the way that you thought it would be for you to sacrifice and move on. Is this what you sacrifice for so you can focus on your funds? That's possible. Looks like you're being rewarded for this choice. So you knew what was best. Your intuition told you what was best. And you did this so that you could feel good about yourself and so that spirit could second that emotion. Okay, so those of you who have moved on recently, and to be honest with you, I really thought that energy was more or less last year, but I see a lot of you are still moving on and ending relationships. Apparently it is affecting the family unit, but I feel as though the family unit must have been in distraught anyway. This card recommends that either you or the person that you left wants to communicate with you. This card could also indicate the fact that you're being watched by whoever you ended the relationship with. They're passing by your house to see if somebody else is in the driveway. They want to know who you're with. They're on your shit. Yeah, they on you like flies on shit, whether you know it or not. Use your intuition is what this card states. You may have several other options regarding who you want to be with in love, or maybe the other person has other options as to who they want to be with in love. That could be why you left them, or you may have more options than you think in love. But notice, when I show you guys this card, only one of those 7 options is viable. You've done a lot of soul searching before you made this choice. And you came to the conclusion that this is just someone that you cannot see yourself dying next to, bottom line. Okay? The person that you left is somebody that you can't see yourself being with this person. You came to that conclusion. The Judgment card, for a lot of different readers, it means a lot of different things. For me, this card means that something had to end in order for something to begin. So I feel like it was weighing on whoever left their significant other for valid reason. It was just weighing on you that you knew you had to let this relationship end in order for something better for you to begin. Okay, that's what Judgment means. What ended? Them being dead in those coffins. All right? What began? Them rising from the dead. That's what began. So something had to end in order for something to begin. What began? Happiness. I feel like a lot of you never knew happiness, never knew financial stability like you know it now. And this does not necessarily mean that you left in January. This could mean that you left whoever you were with last year or whenever, but you're now starting to see the fruits of the decision you made. And the fruits are that you're actually happy, you're actually making the money that you want, you're actually seeing other options in love, you know? You're being balanced out, right? Your harvest is no longer short, right? This is not the 10 of Pentacles. However, this is. Big difference. I definitely see a difference between these two when I see these cards. This person is over there looking at this harvest like, I did so much more work than to be able to see this short ass harvest. I don't know what the hell is leaves and what's trash and what the hell is actually a pinnacle. Whereas this means you know what the reward is. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I feel like in the family, you felt like you were the one getting the short end of the stick when it came to the family. And I don't believe that it refers to the children, if you have any. I believe that it refers to the overall situation when you think about it. You were not getting your fair share of what's fair in a relationship. You weren't getting what's fair. And given that it came in the same column as the Hermit, it was like you looked at yourself deep within and you were like, I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep selling myself short in a situation I keep giving the Ten of Pentacles to. Like, I feel like you gave a whole lot more to the relationship than what the relationship was giving to you. You finally made a choice. You finally made a decision. And wow, is that a knight in shining armor on its way to you? Males, that could go for you as well. Baby, this means good karma, truth be told. Furthermore, this means you have the permission to manifest what you want at this time. Beautiful. Now, this card could mean commitment, and this card could mean a change in your way of thinking, a change in your indoctrination. You're no longer telling yourself that you have to think this way or you have to think that way. You are now changing the rules with regards to what you do and how you do it. You know that you had to change your thought process. Spirit, please explain what they changed it to. Yeah. You started making different choices. That's what this card means. The Two of Swords means two choices. You chose to change your indoctrination and not steal from yourself anymore in a relationship that you knew you weren't happy in. You'd be stealing from yourself by staying in that relationship. Y'all know I don't do reverses. I don't have to know what the hell this means. Oh. I'm going to pull some clarifiers on this. This is the Lover's card. I would like to know, did you walk away from a karmic relationship, or if you're walking toward a karmic relationship? Let's see. I'm going to pull two clarifiers. Moves of work, Empress. Definitely. You're definitely moving toward your karmic relationship. I don't care if you were with this person 30 years. That does not necessarily make them your karmic lover. That just means that's somebody that you chose to stay with and be with. That does not mean that this person is your everything. I think you realized that and moved on. This card represents healing, temperance. You know, this angel has come to even out your subconscious with your conscious, your higher self with the thoughts that you have that come naturally. You're going to be thinking along the lines of what your higher self tells you and along the lines of what your consciousness tells you. You got away from the danger right here, right? Took that road to health. And where do you get life? Where there's water. So you moved from this place of This volatile energy took that road, and here you are. You met an angel, so to speak, who's helping you incorporate your higher self with your conscious self. On top of this Knight of Cups, this Knight in Shining Armor, this Knight of Pentacles, I'm going to tell you right now, and I've told many of my clients this is my least favorite in the damn deck, and I'm going to tell you why. You can look at all these cards. Not one of them has this much black in it, except for the Devil. This Knight is mad methodical with regards to what the fuck he's gonna get out of being with you. He ain't in a relationship to see what he can give to. Oh my freaking goodness, yo. Sorry about that, guys. Very sorry. Stick with me now, okay? We're going somewhere. Oh my God. Yes, it's embarrassing, guys, but we're going to keep rolling. Keeps coming off. Like I was saying, this one right here is methodical. On a black horse and has a pentacle. And right there in front of a damn freaking, what is that? A field? Like he gonna plant that pinnacle into the field and actually think he's gonna grow some crops. Money does not grow crops. So I feel like some of y'all must have come across somebody who had money to offer, not love. And that really did not do for many of you. So this is who you have to choose from. Who would you pick? Someone offering you love or someone offering you things, stuff? Y'all can get your own stuff together. But the first thing you have to establish is love. Okay? It could be that that's the person that you left behind. It could be that is the person that you ran into after you left who you left. But I think that you have a very keen eye on who you're going to allow into your life. I feel like some of you, you're definitely getting offers of love, but these offers of love that you're getting, you can clearly see. Yeah, you're going to let them die. They're not fitting the description of what you want. That's why the Magician and the Empress is here. You're letting all those little fake ass relationships die. The completion of those relationships is dead. You looking for a King of Cups. That's what it looks like. And mind you, the King of Cups is just an energy. I'm talking to both males and females. Looking out into the world. You got that globe in your hand. Knowing that you can have anything in the world. Do anything in the world. You're just now giving yourself that credit. Knowing that there's nothing that can stop you. There's nothing that can stop you. You can have whatever you want. You're no longer stealing from yourself and telling yourself that you have limits. Now, here's this card. I'd like to see what you are chained to and what you don't want to venture away from. Let's see. I notice I have to pull clarifiers on this. Okay, so you pulled the Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. So bottom line, you are chained to the fact that you want someone that's nurturing and not someone that's sneaky. You're not going to bend on that at all. We know that we have to endure certain things in relationships. We know that we have to put up with certain things in relationships. One thing you're not going to put up with is somebody that's sneaky. You've dealt with enough sneaky people. You know, at the end of the day, you're going to be the one nurturing this person, and you're damn sure not going to nurture some sneaky asshole. Okay, said it. So, so what I'm getting is that a lot of you have left your karmic soulmates, someone that you've been with for a very long time. And you're trading that person in for a soulmate. Labels no longer bother you. Some of you may be going through legalities, or some of you may be talking to your friends about, hey, how do you like this new person that I'm bringing over? You're listening to other people's advice regarding what you like and who you like. I don't always recommend that, love, because, you know, your friends could go ahead and tell you that this person's going to backstab you in 1,000 ways in one. And that person may not be like that at all. That's what I got out of this card. Be careful who you share your information about regarding your new love, because the person might actually totally qualify toward making you happy. That's what this card represents, true happiness. We'll go through the whole 78 card deck if I have time. Now the Queen of Wands, she's an action taker. She don't talk about it. She is about it. She makes moves, and she knows how alley cats operate. That's her expertise. She knows how these Mickey Fickies like to run out the door, ain't faithful to nobody, and they only come back when they want a can of tuna and when they want to scratch up your damn screen doors to get back in. They realize the grass is not greener on the other side until it gets dark. She knows. And she's looking for marriage material. This would be a earth sign. This would be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay? As we know that earth signs are pretty grounded for the most part. They're responsible before they're anything. Before they're going to love you, they're going to take care of their funds. I don't know if you knew that or not, but now you do. That's why they call this person the marriage material. I wouldn't call them marriage material. I would just call them somebody who knows how to make money. That's what they are. Somebody who knows how to make money. Now, if they share that with you or not, that's one thing. Believe this about this card. Anybody who carries this energy, I'm telling you right now, they likely have a bank account on the side that you don't know anything about. How appropriate. This card means you don't see everything for what it is. So if you pick somebody, oh, he pays his bills and he's so responsible and I just love him so much. Oh, yeah. What if you were to find out that after being with this person on a serious level for a certain amount of time, that this person has a bank account separate from you? Yet this person will let you spend every penny you've got. Yeah, the moon means you're not seeing everything for what it is. For those of you dealing with an earth sign, just consider, they may be in it for the long haul and they may not. That's what the Knight of Wands represents. Somebody who's not in it for the long haul. Okay? And if you notice that, you're being told to encompass this Queen of Swords energy. What does she do? She cuts them off. She damn sure don't play that, oh, you have money and you're so stable and you're giving to me and to her, or you're financially stable and you're giving to me and to him. Think about this. This person is giving to two people. That's pretty blatant in this card, right? Mind you, this came on top of this card too. What does that tell you? This person is working with two people. This person is dealing with two people. For those of you who feel that you're in a relationship with somebody who is not being faithful, I'm going to tell you right now, your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Listen to it. There's a reason why it was given to you. This means it might be time for you to step out on your own, get to know yourself better than you ever have. Take that risk of being by yourself for a little while. Some of you may not like being alone, but some of you need to try it. Try being alone. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's not a death sentence. Being single is not a death sentence. Now here's this Queen of Cups. I feel like this is your energy. You know how to love. You want to give love. But you must be careful who you choose to give love to. You don't want to give love to somebody who's selfish when it comes to money. You don't want to give love to somebody who likes to give to you and other people. You don't want to be in love with somebody who comes and goes as they please and has no intentions on really being with you in the long run. All right? Spirit wants you to come up with a new thought process. A brand new thought process that does you some justice. This is the marriage card. I think maybe some of you may be thinking along the lines of, oh, I'm just looking to date and that's it. Spirit's like, be focused and self-disciplined on what you want for the long run. This represents focus and self-discipline. And to protect yourself against those who do not think the same. Okay, if they don't think the same, fend yourself off from that person. Because you're not there to be their, toy. And clearly you've put in enough work in your past relationships to deserve the very person who deserves you. Could be an air sign that's actually on the double to come be with you. Or it could be that you are in a relationship with somebody who has a sharp tongue, who's very aggressive. And obviously, if you're in a relationship with somebody like that, I'm going to even go so far as to say, when I see this card, I don't know why, I always think this. I think that this is that suitor who puts their hands on their significant other. Look at how aggressive this person is in this card. This is an aggressive person. So you're being told to work on a new love. Whether it be love for self. I think it's love for self because this card represents taking a rest. A rest. Okay? Resting. Maybe focus on your own funds for a little while. I feel like this is the otherwise. Otherwise, you're going to get with somebody who acts like they're sweet as pie. And it's going to come down. This tower is going to come down. You make the wrong choice, the tower is going to come down. We don't want that. Oh, and it'll leave you left out in the cold. Okay? Talk to the cosmos about what you want. Wait until you know for a fact that the cosmos brought you this new person. I do believe there is a new person coming for you, but I had to go through all the cards to get you guys to consider where you are, what you may be thinking that you're unaware of, and all that good stuff. Spirit wants to give you a new relationship, but this relationship must come from the cosmos. Make sure you pray about this. Then you'll be doing yourself some justice and getting what it is that you deserve. Or you'll be looking at heartache once again. This is what you want, baby. Ladies, this is what you want. You want a father figure. You want someone that's going to provide, protect, and play with your children. Let me tell you the purposes for all three. You want a man to protect you for obvious reasons, right? You want him to provide for obvious reasons, right? And you want him to play with your children so that your children never forget what having fun means. If they never forget what having fun means, they'll never forget to have fun. Some of you are still experiencing a certain level of happiness. And it could be because somebody cut you off. Or maybe you cut somebody off and now you're not too sure about the choice you made. Spirit is advising that you use your strength. All right? This does not necessarily mean a Leo. Use your strength because you made a decision to walk away. So stand by your choice. You walked away for a reason. That's another card of walked away. Possibly because third-party situation. And this shit was not doing you any justice. Namaste, loves. That was the end. I tried to get through the whole deck, but I think the point has been made.